Before we start this video, let's just take a deep breath. Okay, honestly I did that just because I have no idea what I'm going to say right now. This is my first YouTube video. Honestly, starting YouTube has been on my mind for a very long time, but you know, it's scary. It's scary starting something new, especially when you literally have no experience in it. You're not used to being in front of the camera, but I've been doing a lot of inner work and just a lot of thinking, meditating, and I've been on my spiritual journey for the last few years now. And the more I get to know myself, the more I realize that I've been holding myself back in a lot of ways. And one of the ways is I have not started I'm not going to say I haven't started anything, but I hold myself back a lot from starting new projects or new passions and just doing what I want to do, honestly. Because I'm afraid. It's scary starting something new. It's scary dealing with change and with a new persona identity that is just unfamiliar. And it's uncomfortable doing things that you usually don't do. And I usually don't talk in front of the camera. I usually just, rot in my bed and hide away from people. And another thing that's new for me is just sharing my voice and expressing myself, sharing my own opinions and thoughts on things. I feel like on my spiritual journey, I've been reading a lot of books, listening to podcasts, watching watching other YouTubers and spiritual gurus or whatever they're called. And I've adopted so many different beliefs and ideas, and so many of them are great, but I never felt comfortable sharing my own thoughts and opinions on certain subjects because I was like, oh, I'm not spiritual enough, or I haven't experienced enough as much as maybe another spiritual girly has experienced, or someone that maybe has more spiritual experience than I do, which that's not, I feel like that's not even a thing, but or I just feel like other people are more spiritual than I am and I don't have enough experience to speak on different topics. But I feel like that's not true. I feel like I've done a lot of soul searching, or that's kind of cringy to say. Is it cringe? No, it's not. But I don't know. I've just been journaling a lot, meditating, being in solitude, just listening to my own inner voice, my intuition. And I have a lot of different ideas and opinions on different subjects, and yeah, so this is what this whole channel is going to be. And I hope something I say resonates with you, or maybe it doesn't. Even if it doesn't, leave a comment and let me know why. Because I love to learn. I love to listen to different opinions and perspectives on things. And yeah, so with my first video, we are going to be talking about how to get your spark back. This literally just came to me on a whim today. And I just after I did one specific thing, I literally just felt a surge of energy inside of me, and just my creative juices were flowing, and I was like, I need to film a YouTube video. I need to do it. Because I've been contemplating so much, oh, should I do it? I don't even know what I'm gonna say. Do I have to have a script? I don't know. I literally was I don't know what to say. Because if you know, my old self, I was very insecure, very shy, a lot of social anxiety. I hated being the center of attention, or any public speaking, or just literally talking to anybody. So starting YouTube is a big thing for me, but I just feel it in my soul. I feel it in my heart to do it, and I want to share my experiences and with the world. So here we are, how to find your spark again. So I'll start with a little bit of my story of how I came up with this idea. I mean, it's like the most basic idea. Like, there's so many videos on this, but like, I guess I'll start off with like how I had the urge or the creative download to film this video. So this past month, honestly, has just been a bunch of crash outs and just honestly, I've just been feeling a lot of like sadness, confusion, and just a lot of inner resistance. And I believe it's because I'm making a lot of changes in my life. I'm doing a lot of like mindset shifts and a lot of like self-growth, honestly. Just like more, I've been developing more self-love and discipline and devotion to myself. And with that comes lots of changes. I've been realizing that I've been outgrowing a lot of my old identity. I've been outgrowing even some like people that I love and care about deeply. I've been outgrowing different environments and just different habits and just like basically myself. I'm literally just outgrowing myself and outgrowing my old identity, but I haven't fully shifted into my new identity. So I'm literally in the void right now. I'm like between my old self where that does not feel comfortable. It does not feel just like, it doesn't feel like me anymore. But also my new identity just feels so unfamiliar and scary. And it's like, oh, I don't feel like completely safe in it yet. And it just, I don't know what's gonna happen, honestly. Like, and it's just like, I'm in between different worlds right now. And I feel like that's why I feel like I've lost myself a little bit. It's just like, I'm trying so hard not to let go of like my old self because it's scary, honestly, to let go of maybe some people or like beliefs that you've had literally your whole life. I've just been confused on everything. And it's sad when you start to realize that you're outgrowing, especially like certain people. I feel like that's like the worst part for me, is because I love these people very much. They've been a huge part of my life. But I'm just starting to realize that maybe like our values or our lifestyles just don't mesh very well anymore. And the things that I used to do and the things that we used to bond and connect over just doesn't resonate with me anymore, honestly. And you just feel this like sort of guilt about it. And it's just like, oh, like, I don't want to let them go because like they're a huge part of my life. They've done so much for me. I've done so much for them. The part of me does not feel like just doesn't feel safe or just safe with them, honestly. And I don't feel comfortable like being my true self around them because maybe I just get weird, like, and it's just like, it's very subtle things that isn't enough like evidence to like remove them from your life. It's just very subtle things. Like I've been like I told you, I used to be very insecure, shy, anxious, like depressed. I used to be like complaining about everything in my life, and now that I'm a little bit more vibrant and confident in myself and not as insecure, I mean, I still have those moments, obviously, but honestly, I'm just like not making myself small anymore. And I feel subtle shifts from people that they're a little bit uncomfortable with that because maybe the dynamic in our relationship has shifted and they used to be the outgoing, confident one, and I used to be like the one in their shadows. And now that has switched, maybe I felt like energy shifts in our relationship, and it just like they feel very I don't know, I get the feeling that they're very intimidated or threatened. And I'm not saying that in a cocky way, like, oh, I'm better than them and they should feel intimidated because I'm amazing. But like, but you know what I'm saying? It's just very like small, subtle shifts. And it just feels very weird because they used to be very like supportive, and honestly, like I got the feeling that they used to love when I was not confident and that they were the more confident one. And like I get that sometimes change in our relationship and our dynamic can be like weird for them too, or maybe they're not used to seeing me in this way. But I don't know. Basically just like making these realizations has been literally making me crash out over the last month, because it's like I don't know what to do. Like, should I keep them in my life? Should I like make myself small around them? And just like realizing and saying like, no, I should not be doing this. And or it's like, am I projecting? Like, do I still feel like intimidated or like threatened by them, or still not good enough? I'm trying to prove my worth to them by doing all this stuff. So yeah, just like crashing out over all that stuff, and just feeling all these changes really. And I just feel like I'm losing myself. Like I have not been working towards my goals or my passions very well, because I'm just overthinking everything. And I'm like afraid of like, oh, what might someone think if I posted this, or if I did this, or if I started wearing this out, or just things like that. And all those things, it's like I want to do those things, or even I am doing those things, but I still feel like weird immediately after I do it. Like I'll wear a cute outfit that I feel very like confident and comfortable in, and like myself in, but then like I feel like weird around people. It's like, oh, like am I being too much? Do they think that I'm doing too much, or I'm trying to like get attention, or do all this stuff? And it's like I'm judging myself before they can even judge me. And I think they're judging me, but really I'm just judging myself. So yeah, that's basically where I'm coming from, about like how to find your spark back, and how to like not feel so confused about life. I mean, in a way you probably always will be, but it's just learning to like trust and just like go with the flow really, and just not holding yourself back anymore, honestly, really. Like you just have to like accept the way that you're feeling. Like yes, you do feel confused, or maybe like sad, or even like angry or frustrated, and it's okay, because I feel like the more that you push away those feelings, the more prevalent they're going to become, and the bigger they're going to feel. And I feel like that's why I've been feeling so much over the last month. It's because I keep pushing it away. I feel guilty for feeling that. I'm like, oh, that's not high vibe or high frequency, or whatever those things are. But it's like, you're a human, you're supposed to feel all the range of emotions. And the more, like I said, the more that you push it away or avoid them, which I've been doing, I've been avoiding and distracting myself. And that's why I just feel this like deep sadness and confusion, is because I haven't been facing that. But I've been doing that over the last few days, and I'm starting to feel like myself again. I finally had the courage to film this, which I'm very proud of myself for doing. I know it's probably a little random, like I'm probably all over the place, but who cares, honestly? Like I'm being myself, I'm being my authentic self. Not everything has to be perfect, which is another thing. I'm a perfectionist. I literally will not post something or do something unless I feel like it has to be perfect all the time. Because that's another thing I've been like doing. It's like I'm trying to give off this impression that I have it all together. Like I know what I'm doing, and like I'm perfect, because I don't want other people to see me fail, or to feel like, and it's like, I don't want them to see me fail, or like I have flaws or imperfections. And like obviously they see those things, because everyone has flaws or whatever. But it's part of me just like not feeling like I'm good enough. And I feel like if people see me as imperfect or flawed, or like I don't have it all together, then they're gonna think, oh, she's not good enough, or I'm gonna face like rejection or something like that, or they're not gonna like me. And it all comes back to the external validation, when you're looking for validation from others rather than yourself. And I feel like that's another thing I've been like really obsessing over the last month. It's like that external validation, where I feel like certain people in my life that maybe I might be outgrowing, I'm still like living for their validation, basically, to validate my choices in life. And maybe they're not giving it to me in the way that maybe they used to when I was a little more insecure, and like I needed more of that, and they could see that. But now that I've been giving off the impression that I'm perfect or have it all together, they probably think that I don't have any like problems or anything. So I haven't been getting the validation that I needed, which is like literally like a cycle. I don't even know anymore. But so I've been working on not needing the external validation, and that just comes with being by yourself, knowing who you are. And yeah, let's get into it now. Like actually, the good stuff about what I've been doing. So I literally did this today. I literally did it for like an hour, which is crazy. Okay. So this is something I've been putting off for a while. And the thing is, I've been putting it off for a while because I knew that I needed to do it. And I knew that it would be a little bit uncomfortable at first. But yeah, you probably heard it before if you're like into like the spiritual manifestation, like witchy world. It's mirror work. Oh my god, I did it today. And I'm avoiding it because I'm avoiding myself and my feelings. So like having to look at myself in the mirror for like an extended period of time was just like weird and uncomfortable, and I don't know. But literally doing it completely switched how I've been feeling. I've been feeling like stuck basically and just not doing anything and just like whatever. So this is what I did. I sat in front of my bedroom mirror and I just looked into my eyes I started off for 5 minutes straight, looking into my eyes the whole time. I'm not, oh my god, my camera's about to die. Okay, I was looking into the camera for like 5 minutes straight. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm not looking at like my lips or my cheeks or anything. I'm literally looking into my eyes the whole time. And it's a little uncomfortable at first, especially if you haven't done it at all, like ever, or if you haven't done it in a while. And I haven't not done that in a while. So it was a little weird, but honestly, just looking into your eyes makes you feel what you've been avoiding. And I cried a little bit, honestly, because I was just like, I could feel like that I was like sad. And then like after crying for a little bit, like while I was looking to my eyes, I started to feel like a little more light. Like I started to feel this lightness and this, literally like my spark coming back, because I was just looking into my eyes and I was like, oh girl, like you're good, you're okay, you'll figure it out. So yeah, I did that for 5 minutes. And then I was like, okay, that was actually kind of good. Let me do some more. So I was just like on YouTube looking at different like affirmations for like self-love, maybe beauty, confidence. You can do like whatever you're like you want to do. And I did that for like 20 minutes. I was looking into my eyes, or just like looking at myself, honestly, just like admiring myself in the mirror while also saying these affirmations and really like trying to feel it. And I'm not just saying I am magnetic, like no, like you're just like really like feeling it in your body and in your soul, like I am magnetic. And you're just like, okay, that was like kind of crazy. No, but literally like that's what you have to do. And I did that for like another 20 minutes. And then this is a little like, okay. I don't even know if I should be saying this. Hopefully like no one ever sees this, like my friends or family. But literally just like looking into the mirror while you're naked. Like why am I whispering like anyone can hear me? Like you guys are obviously gonna hear this. But no, like actually like looking at your body in its pure like essence and form really just brings another level of confidence and self-love to yourself that like nothing else can replicate that, honestly. And if you're a little like uncomfortable looking at your body or just like feeling inside, like feeling your body and like being in tune with your body, it might feel a little uncomfortable, but honestly the more that you do it, it gets easier over time. But just mirror work, that was like life-changing, honestly. And I've been wanting to do this for like weeks and like months now, like actually devote a good amount of time to doing this, but I've been putting it off. It's because in a way I've been just avoiding myself and self-sabotaging. But mirror work, girl or boy. Do it, like actually. I mean, there's a ton of other videos on YouTube. I can maybe go into more in depth if you guys want, but yeah, doing that. Okay, I had to take a little break because my camera died. Well, it didn't die, but it overheated and I need to take a little break so it can cool down. Anyway, what I was saying about getting your spark back. Another thing that I've been doing is leaning into the slow periods. I'm the type of person to get frantic when things are slow, or maybe I'm not moving as fast as I would like. Because I have periods where I'm just like, I'm go, 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 motivated. I'm like so passionate and up, like happy, and just like literally like doing everything that I should be doing. And then I freak out when I start feeling a little weird, or I'm start like leaning back a little bit more, or slowing down, or maybe like needing more rest and time to look inward rather than the doing phase, which feels like I'm moving a lot faster. But really, I think it's a balance of both. I think sometimes if you lean too much into the doing and you don't have that time to rest and look inward and take that break that you might be needing, you can burn out, honestly, and just like get like frantic and chaotic in your mind or in your life. And I think the opposite is true too, that if you lean too much into not doing anything really and just looking inward too long and just not taking any action because you're in your mind too much and you're overthinking and you're not doing anything out of fear, or like you're just self-sabotaging and being lazy, which lazy is just like self-sabotaging and procrastinating and all that stuff. So I feel like I've definitely been leaning into like the looking inward phase, or the self-sabotaging and procrastinating, because I've just been overthinking everything too much lately and just not taking any action because I'm like fearing all the change that might happen if I do take that action. Like, oh, if I start seeing success, people might not like me anymore. They might be intimidated, or I'm like, oh, what if I change and I don't like people anymore, or that kind of stuff. And what if I change into like a bad person because I could become more successful, or I get more money and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. And it's more responsibility maybe, or yeah. So I'm just like fearing literally success, which I feel like a lot of people don't talk about. They fear failure a lot, but a fear of success is a thing because you fear all the pressure and the expectations and the responsibility that you might have if you do become successful. People might have expectations of you now to do this or do that, or you might feel all this pressure from society, or like your boss if you like work for someone, or even from yourself. You have this pressure, oh, I have to be on all the time now because people are going to expect it out of me. Or you might think that, oh, more money or more business success is more responsibilities, and maybe in a way it is, and you just fear you won't be able to handle all that responsibility or that change that's happening. So, yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'm just talking about so many different topics right now. So we'll see what I title this video. But just like, I think taking that time inward is very beneficial, and it's very needed at times, especially when you're stepping into like a new identity or a new phase in your life. I think it is important to step back a little bit and reevaluate what you're doing, your priorities, and how are you going to step into that new phase in your life, really. But also, I think there comes a point during that break where you need to start taking action and you need to start doing things. Because I know people are always like, oh, like, you don't have to do anything to manifest. And it's like, yes, in a way that's true, but you do need to take aligned action. You do need to take action, because it's not just thinking, oh, I'm a millionaire, but then you just sit on your bed scrolling on your phone all day. Like, no, a millionaire would not be doing that. Like, they would be taking action towards their dreams, their goal. If they work for like a company, they would be putting their all into that, you know? And I think it's taking aligned action, and I think it's taking action from the end result. So you want to be an influencer, but you don't post ever. You're just thinking, oh, I'm an influencer. Like, you're doing these affirmations in the mirror. Oh, I'm a content creator. I'm an influencer. I get viral videos every day, or whatever. You're saying all these affirmations, but you're not actually like posting. Which, me on YouTube. I actually do post on Instagram and TikTok, and I do have a pretty big following. I don't post this type of content though. I post baking videos, so I don't know if I'll reveal myself yet. But yeah, I think it's important to do both, is what I'm saying. Okay. So when you're in this phase of maybe being a little depressed, a little confused and frustrated and just sad, honestly, I think it's important to go back to the basics. So, are you taking care of yourself? Are you drinking enough water? Literally me, have not been drinking any water. Water. Drinking enough water. Are you eating healthy or somewhat healthy? Like, I mean, you don't have to go crazy or like go on a strict diet or anything, but are you like eating food? Like, are you eating 3 meals a day? Are you eating vegetables and fruits? Like, literally, are you eating your protein? Like, I'm not saying you have to be a fitness influencer or whatever, but you need to take care of your body. Yeah. Because I feel the worst when I'm eating junk food all day or eating just sugar or eating takeout or going out to eat all the time. Or I'm like skipping meals because I'm under so much stress, or I just like don't want to do anything and I just like don't eat all day. So I think it's important to like eat healthy, eat balanced. Even if it's just like adding a protein shake sometime in the day and just like eating like 1 serving of fruit or vegetable. Just like, you can start slowly, you don't have to go crazy. Another thing is like, are you exercising or are you doing some kind of movement? And like I said, you don't have to be a fitness influencer. You don't have to work out every day. I mean, it's good to get some kind of movement every day, even if it's like 10 to 15 minutes. Like, you don't have to even do like a workout routine. You can just dance. Like, dance for 10 minutes if you like to dance, or take like a 10 to 15 minute stretch break, or do some yoga, or I don't know, like there's a million like videos online you could do. You don't even have to go to the gym, or literally just go on a walk, go on a hike, step outside, ground, like literally like grounding. That's so important. Another thing with grounding, like meditate. If you don't meditate already, journal, do your EFT tapping. If you don't know what that is, look on YouTube. There's so many videos on that. Yeah, just like do all that, and I feel like you'll start to come back to yourself again. Because I feel like I start to lose my mind when I'm not prioritizing those things that I know will make me feel good, and that I know will help me. And I'm like, oh, I don't need to do it anymore. Like, I'm fine. But it's like the times that you say you don't need to do it are the times you probably need it the most, you know? And it's just you just like avoiding again. So yeah, going back to the basics, getting some movement in, eating semi-healthy, drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, go to bed early, don't scroll on your phone too much before bed or even when, like after you wake up. Just try to like, even like 30 minutes or an hour, like right after you wake up, just like try to do things and don't immediately look on your phone and scroll. Like, don't, please. And just, yeah. And also another thing is live more. This is something I struggled a lot because I'm always healing or trying to improve myself or get better, and it's like, you're not broken. You don't need to constantly be healing and improving yourself. And I mean, it's good. I mean, obviously all the things are good. You should be trying to improve yourself every day, but when you're just so stuck in that and you're not actually living your life and being a human and doing things and like going out with your friends or just like going out, that's another thing. I'm like home all day because I work from home, and I'm literally losing my mind because I don't see people all day. I don't talk to anyone. I don't go anywhere. I don't dress up or like do stuff. Freaking overheated again. Okay, I forgot what I was saying last, but more living, more doing things. I feel like it's good to isolate your times, and there's going to be periods in your life where you're in isolation. You need more time to be in that inner solitude like era of your life, honestly. And like I feel like it comes in phases, but also if you're isolating 24/7 from like the world and from other people, then you're gonna go a little crazy. Like, you need to make time to spend with your friends or your family, or maybe if you don't have any close friends or family like around you, like just go out into the community, go to a coffee shop maybe for a couple hours and just like be around people, or like join a class, like, or something, or just do something, honestly. Like, just literally just go out and do something. Live your life. Stop analyzing so much. Honestly, just stop analyzing so much about every little thing. Like, yes, sometimes you do need to do that, but Sometimes you just need to live and you just need to experience things. Not everything is as deep as we think, as we make it to be. Like, in a way it is, but also it isn't, you know? Like, you could just go out and have fun. Like, go to the bars. You don't even have to drink. Or if you don't like go to the bars, like, go to a workout class, or go to like a pottery class, or take like a salsa dancing class or something, or just, I don't know, just literally just go do something. Go to the park and run around with your dog, or yeah. No, literally, you literally just have to live more and stop making everything a spiritual thing. And it's like, I mean, I understand like we're spiritual beings, but we're also human. We're having human experiences, and we need to experience things that humans do. And I feel like I get caught in this too. I'm like, in this isolation period, I'm just like, I'm too spiritual to do anything. I don't want to like do things that other people do. And it's like, girl, like, get out of your freaking ego. Like, go have fun, go to the club and dance. Like, I'm not saying you have to do like crazy things or like even do that, but just like go have fun, go be a human, and stop being a freaking like, you're not like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, do something, like, be more creative. Like, do more, like, I don't know. Literally, just like go dancing. No, I keep saying going dancing because I love dancing. And I definitely feel a little weird and crazy when I'm not dancing, or I'm not doing things, or like going out with my friends and stuff. So yeah, do that a little bit more. That's how you get your spark back too. You just need to like stop being in your head so much and just do stuff. I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but yeah. Also, another thing is like taking time for your passions and your creative hobbies, and do things that aren't a side hustle or like a job. Like, if you love to paint and you're bad at it, if you're bad at it, do it. Who cares? It's for your own enjoyment. Read more books, and they don't have to be self-help or spiritual books or like knowledge books. Like, learn. You don't have to learn for, like, I mean, obviously you learn through fiction too, but just read for fun. Like, literally just read for fun. Like, you don't, not everything has to be a learning experience. I mean, even the things that you don't consider a learning experience, you still learn from them. Like, honestly, sometimes we need that more than like the typical like thing that you would think you would get more knowledge. Oh my god, what am I freaking even saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when you go out with your friends, you'll learn more about yourself from that than just sitting at home all day journaling or doing that stuff. Like, yes, that's important, but sometimes you need to just go out and do stuff, and that'll be a better learning experience. That'll be exactly what you need. Yeah, that's it. That'll literally be exactly what you needed. And you'll probably learn more about yourself or about the world or how like you should be, and you'll put the stuff that you've been working so hard on, you've been doing all this inner work, but you're not actually like going out to the world to face those maybe triggers that, or those fears, or those like the outside like validation or all that stuff. And sometimes that's what you need. You need to go out into the world and experience those things, because that's when you know how much you have grown and how much you have changed, instead of just, yeah, being in solitude all day. So yeah, doing all those things. I have like my notes in my phone, so that's why I keep looking down. Also, put more effort into your appearance. Like, I know this might seem shallow, or like, oh, like beauty is like inner beauty, but no, like, honestly, I feel best when I put a little bit of effort in my, and you don't have to go crazy. You can literally just like brush your hair. Like, girl, put some lip gloss on. Like, put some lip gloss, like, oh my god, what am I freaking saying? You don't have to go crazy. Like, put some lip gloss on. Like, just brush your eyebrows, brush your hair, put on a cute outfit, even if it's like a cute, like, comfy outfit. But yeah, just put more effort into your appearance. You'll, when you like look good, you feel good. You feel good about yourself, and it shows the world outside. Because people are like, oh, like, your inner beauty, blah blah. But people do look at your, like, how you take care of yourself. Like, your outward appearance is a reflection of how you take care of yourself. You don't have to like follow the trends or do this or that, but just wear what you feel is comfortable, wear what your authentic self would want to wear, and yeah, just be comfortable in self. Okay, last thing, I'm talking too much, but you have to feel your feelings. I feel like I touched on this a little bit, but go through it instead of avoiding it. And yeah. Okay, my camera's about to overheat, so. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry this was all over the place. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And thank you for being here on my first YouTube video. I promise I'll get better as I go. Okay. Bye. I love you guys.